What's up, everyone? God bless. Hope everyone's doing well. Kind of wanted to make a video real quick explaining the beginning of my fitness journey, how it all started. So I think I was about 12, 13 years old. My cousin had a 25-pound weight. I couldn't lift it up. I was like, dang. He would lift it a couple times. Like, dang, that's just cool. Somehow, one way or another, he gave me the weight and I still couldn't lift it. It was just sitting around my house. It's kind of like Thor's hammer, whatever. Just couldn't lift it. It was funny. I was young. So I was able to lift it eventually, got it up. Well, I went to Walmart, had my parents ask them to buy me some 10-pound weights. So my first weights were 2 10-pounders, and I would just lift them at the house. So I got up to maybe 40, 50 reps on them. I thought I was really strong. I felt my arms and I was like, dang, I'm strong. It's crazy. It was funny. And then my dad started cutting, we started giving Bible studies, my dad to a guy named family, 2 people. And we would go to their house to give the Bible studies, and the people whose house we went to, they had weights in their garage, and this guy would lift all the time, and he would tell me, hey, do you work out? And we'd just talk about it. He had me lay down on the bench press, and I didn't know what a bench press was. I didn't really know what anything was. I was like 13 at the time, maybe. I don't remember too well the age, but it was young. I laid on it and I hit 45, I think, with 10s on the side, and I was like wobbling it around. I was like, man, I'm weak. And he told me, go to your house and do push-ups every day. So I think the first day I did maybe 10, 15 push-ups, maybe 10. And every day I would do like a lot of sets. I would do 4, 5, 6 sets of 10, 15. Then eventually I got to 20, 25. Then I got to like 30, 35 until I was going to sets of 55, and I was pretty strong. 55, 60, and I stayed around there. And my dad saw that I was doing the weights, and he got me a 100-pound bench press. It was one of those things with like what is it? Like plastic on the outside, and it's like concrete in the inside. So I was just stoked. I was happy, and I hit that maybe 10 times, because it was kind of inside. So I got that up to about 30 reps. I would do all kinds of workouts. I would do curls on it. I would do shoulder presses and bench press. And this was up to maybe, I was starting to get into high school. So I think it was my sophomore year. Freshman year did PE and everything. And when we were going to sophomore year, I believe it was sophomore year, you sit down with the counselor and you ask them, like, what do you want to, what activities do you want in school? What are your extracurricular activities that you want to do? What do you want to sign up for? And I put both of them. They're like, don't do both for this, but don't do both for anything, because you might not get any of them and get put in some random classes. And I put bodybuilding for both. I think you get 3 options, and I put like something like art, wood shop, or something like that. So I get this, and then I see my schedule for the next year, and there it is. I got bodybuilding, so I was stoked, and I got it. I started working out and got to 225 on the bench press. I got to 185. I think I was already at 185 when I started, to be honest. Got to like 225, 255. I was really happy. And that's the story. That's really how it all got started. It was just hunger. Just at a young age being kind of told about it. Ever since I was maybe 10 years old, I was always into running. So that's part of fitness right there. Liked racing, liked all of that stuff. So yeah, here I am. What? Say I was 13, maybe 18 years later. Yeah, still working out. I'm about to go to the gym right now, get some workout in, get some work in. But and also another thing, it's always been my goal in my fitness journey, to be shredded and pretty strong. I've never been a fan of like big time bodybuilders, Phil Heath, Kai Green kind of thing, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those bodies, it's too big for me. I never had an desire to have that. I look at Tom Hardy, maybe, I don't know his name, from what's that movie? Warrior, Undisputed 3, Redemption. I like the main character. I forgot his name. He's like a Russian dude, fights. Anyways, I was always kind of like wanting to have a body kind of like that. So when I would get to 170, 180, 190, 170 was like somewhere where I wanted to be. 65 just ripped. That's always been my desire, and I always go to that. So whenever I see myself getting to 190, 200, especially with too much fat on there, I just start cutting. So that's something else about it. We all got what we like and what we want from our fitness journey, and we have a body that we're born with. And no matter what we do, we're gonna kind of have those kind of like genetics, a certain look that we're gonna have. And we gotta just be fine with it and love it. Some people, after 6 months of working out, they're gonna be benching 315, repping it. There's people who are gonna work out their whole lives and never get to 315. Is there anything wrong with that? No. I mean, just gotta love who you are and make the most out of what you have. I have that body type where I could get very ripped, very lean, and look pretty good at 165, 170. Above that, I'm gonna have to pack on some fat, or shoot some juice, get some what is it, PEDs, some steroids. No thank you. Nah, I don't want that. But I love it. I love being 165, just lean, ripped. I love being hungry. Because when you get ripped and lean, you get hungry. You're always hungry. You eat your meal and you're hungry, but the food tastes amazing. Everything tastes like, it's really hard to have a bad meal or to like eat a bad meal. You appreciate your meals, so something else about it. But yeah, I like being that way. Some people pack on a little bit more fat. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you just gotta love what you've been given by God in your fitness journey. But lately I haven't been going to the gym much. I want to get back into it, and I'm gonna go right now. I'm actually at the parking lot of the gym making this video, so hopefully we'll get that going. Get in the gym consistently and get ripped, and make some videos lifting, showing what I do. You obviously, everybody's different. Everybody has their own kind of like schedule in the gym, I guess, like in their own style. So, but hey, we can all pick something up from somebody else. You never know, I could give you something. A lot of things that I've learned from what I do is by working out with other people and adopting some of their workouts, their routines. Yeah, that's what it is. It's routines. We all have different routines. I adopt a lot of people's routine. A lot of what I do is just a bunch of other people's routines. A lot of the calisthenics that I do, people that I admire, like Andrew Bertato. I want to say your name, bro. What's his name? Tranquilino Aguilar. There's so much from those two guys. And there's obviously more people who I've worked out with that I'm just like, man, it's a good routine right there, or man, what you're doing is just amazing, those workouts and stuff. So and I feel like I'm missing names, but there's people who've just been like, man, awesome teachers. Like, I remember for the longest time I was doing bad squats, And I went to the gym once with Tranquilino, my boy, and I'm squatting, and he's like, "Wait, what are you doing, bro?" And my knees were going forward. I learned right there. I learned to put your butt goes back, and it's like almost like a seat. You practice it without weights. Same thing with deadlifts. I got it down straight with Tranquilino's like assistance, and without it I wouldn't have got to that level. Same thing with Bertado on the dips and stuff. So remember, go like take something from what I do. You don't have to take it all, but that's just something. So God bless, take care, like and subscribe. Take care, bye.